Good morning, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations. This is your general reading for December 2018. I hope everybody is doing well. Happy holidays, everybody, if you celebrate. And if not, just a good old happy December to you. Libra, if I hadn't said so already, general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. The moon is currently in Virgo. For those of you who hang out with me a little bit, see I might be doing something a little bit different. We got 3 sets of cards on the table. This is the Waite Tarot. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. And this is the Llewellyn Tarot for anybody that may be interested. So what we're doing is, because it's the last month of the year, we're going to do some past, present, and future. How about that? I did the heavy shuffling off camera. So let's just give the cards another go so you can see it. Guys, you guys are my first this morning, so I am warming up, and it's a completely different day than it was yesterday. Still perfect. Still perfect. But yesterday was all sunny and bright and warm, and today it is a little cooler, gloomy. It may be us against the leaf blowers. Uh-oh, that one came out, so let's go with that. Yeah, like I said, it's quiet now, but trust me, as soon as I get to reading these cards good, they're going to rev it up. And they've been at it this morning. They was going hard, so. It's just warning. Okay, well, this is the present. And this guy, straighten that up. I don't want to trigger anybody. I get triggered by stuff like that. It's like, would you straighten up the card? Okay. I know y'all don't care. Alright, and this is the future. Yeah, I'm definitely moving slow. I'm moving real slow. So, I'm sorry, guys. I'll tell you when the reading starts, so somebody else to tag that. Great. Okay. So, let's just say after all the shenanigans, reading starts at 3:20. Okay, Libra, your first card that talks about your past, and this is kind of the things that you've been through during 2018. This is the 9 of Swords reversed. Excuse me. This is the King of Swords reversed. And the last card is, wow, the 4 of Swords. Right. Okay, Libra, so the 9 of Wands reversed, I hope I said Wands the first time, this is a Moon and Sagittarius card. And it's reversed, and when it's reversed, it's kind of like we're in this, or we feel like we're in this prison, this confinement. What that tends to be about, though, is when I see the 9 of Wands reversed, I always say it is the prison that we've created for ourselves. And a lot of times I think it's because we have been doing too much. We've had too many irons in the fire. And there's a need to start to wrap all of these things up even if you end up just, completely debilitated after the fact, because this is hard work right here. You're working up to the Ten of Wands, which is this heavy burden, this heavy load of responsibilities. We've got the 9 that leads up to that. The problem here is with it having been reversed, there's just a lot of things probably, Libra, that you started in 2018 that you haven't finished, and now you're up to your top lip in things that need to be done, or things that you feel like you need to get accomplished. At least that has been the thing up to this point. Now the next card is the King of Swords reversed. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius generally. And it doesn't have to be the sun sign. It could just be somebody who has a lot of the air qualities, the communication, the facts, the figures, the details. The King of Swords is generally the boss that everybody loves to hate. He depends on his pieces of paper on the wall to impress other people, even though he may not be that bright. He could also be, a lot of times the King of Swords reversed can be a divorced male over 40 or a widower. And in this case, if somebody has recently or over 2018, if this is like a divorcee, I guess that's how you say it, he's bitter. That's the feeling that I get. He's very bitter. And even if he lost a spouse, he may be feeling some type of way, like he feels abandoned and he's bitter about it. I don't know what that has to do with this, but that came up. So anyway, moving on to the Four of Swords. This is about retreat and, just meditate. Think, go to the quiet space. That's where the answers are. Even if somehow you feel like you end up in destruction with the Three of Swords here, this is heartbreak and betrayal, you always still got one more to pull out of your hat. You just need to figure out what that one more is, or you've needed to figure out what that one more is. I feel like this is somebody maybe that you could have been dealing with, or a situation where there's somebody, this King of Swords, who was walking around like they had all the information, but there was a sense of bitterness about them. And I think it created some confines for you, Libra. Or maybe this was happening and somebody is feeling that way about the exchanges that they've had with you. What is required at this point is to go to the quiet and find out what's really up. Find out what's really going on. You'll get the answers that you need to help you get out of this bind, if you are in fact the one that's in a bind. That 9 of Wands reversed is being in a bind. And if you're trying to make moves, your unfinished business is holding you back. What's going on right now, because this is what's been going on over the past, over 2018. What's going on right now is we've got the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles reversed, and the 2 of Wands reversed. I feel a sense of scatteredness, Libra. there's a sense of doing too much and not having a real grasp on anything at this point. The other thing, there are too many cooks in the kitchen. This is trivial conflict, but when I see this card in this deck, it just makes me feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many people trying to do too much, and things get confusing. Because of all the confusion, it's going to be difficult to set any type of structures, to build any type of foundations, things that are going to help you gain and claim your stability as you move forward. I feel like, Libra, that's what you're trying to do. You may be trying to acquire this sense of stability, but for whatever reason, it's too much going on. You're scattered, too many irons in the fire. I think, like I said before, too many cooks in the kitchen. Some of you could have been dealing with this person, maybe somebody who's managing you wrong. If this is a work situation, maybe somebody that you just can't tolerate because they're an idiot. And, you know, I just feel like if you're under somebody's judgment or direction, they are managing you wrong. If you feel like, if this is you and you've been feeling like you had it all together, this is saying that you don't. And you need to go back a little bit and clear up the confusion so that you can finish up what needs to be done. Once these things are wrapped up, you can start to secure the bag. The Two of Wands reversed is saying that you're not making your next move your best move. Not at this point. You need to reconfigure in a sense. In the upright position, you know, it's about what moves you make, which way you go. And this person has got the world in their hands at this point. And the salamander's energy, passion, you see how red he is, and momentum and growth. There's fire, there's passion. There's the ability to create with that fire. It's like magic. But this is reversed, so whatever moves it is you're making right now may not be the best ones. It's not helping you move towards what it is that you really want. So you just need to think about it a little bit. The answers are here, and that's going to help you here. If this is not you, this person is useless. And I'm not saying if this is you that you're useless. What I meant is if this is you, Libra, if you are the King of Swords reverse, it's just that you need to acquire a little bit more knowledge about what you're doing in order to clear up the confusion and move forward. But if this is somebody you're dealing with, this person is useless because they don't, either they just really don't know what they're doing or their antenna's off. Okay. So now moving into the future, we've got the King of Cups in the upright position. I love this guy. And he's generally a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's water. But of course, you know, it doesn't have to be that on the sun. The next is the Page of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, ooh. Page of Pentacles reversed. And the last card is the Chariot reverse, Libra. All right. So, the King of Cups, nice guy. He's been through all of the stuff. He's been through all of the emotional stuff. He's an unconditional lover. He's super, super nice. Well, I guess that's all I have to say about him for now. I thought there was something else I was going to say about him. Libra, for some of you, I do feel like that this is you, and even though the King of Cups, he knows how to love and nurture without without compromising his own emotional needs. He because he's been through so much, he's learned how to do that. Libra, I kind of feel like in the situation with all of this that has gone on and is going on, some of this may just be that you've just been too nice of a person. That's a great thing, to be nice, but I think maybe you've just been too nice of a person. And there is a need to go back for some type of training. I said that before with the King of Swords reversed, Libra. If this is you, meaning you just needed to get some type of extra additional information. And it may be that some of you need to get some additional training to help you get better at whatever it is that you're working on so that you can make better moves. We've got the Chariot reversed, and this talks about not moving forward. The Chariot is a major arcana. And it's ruled by the sign of Cancer in the upright position. This is just somebody who is looks like they're just tearing it up the way they're moving forward. With this in the reverse position, it says to me that there is a lack of movement because of there's a lack of possible willpower and or confidence. And it may be to what you could feel like is your lack of skill. And that's a small thing to a giant, Libra. You can get all the skills you need through this training that I think this Page of Pentacles reversed is suggesting. Okay, now the other thing is, another thing that I see is that some of you could be in a situation where there may be a little guy who's trying to get his financial footing, a little guy or gal, and maybe this nurturing King of Cups. I almost feel like the King of Cups may be holding this baby back. Not intentionally, he's got the best of intent, but maybe he's coddling too much. I feel like the Page of Pentacles might be a little bit unable, or not even really feeling the need to I don't know what I'm looking for. Solidify his own standing, because he knows that he's got somebody to back him up. And I feel like that could be a problem. You might be doing too much as the King of Cups, or somebody as the King of Cups may be doing too much in this situation. And I don't think it's bad intentions. I just think that it may be causing some hesitation from the Page of Pentacles. That's so weird. Anyway, okay, so that seemed like it was all over the place, but that's what I get, and I hope you guys get something out of it. Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to get a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. You can hit me up on Facebook or Twitter. If you're new, thanks for giving this video a chance, and if you're coming back, if you're returning, thanks for coming back. So I hope to talk to you guys again next month.